Hello friends, welcome to iPlan YouTube channel iPlan Knowledge and News. Myself Shubhabrata Mallik. Today I am talking about DOW theory, and you all know that each and every day we make a new video on stock market. So today topic is DOW theory. So those who are not still subscribe this channel, please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for getting all news videos as early as possible. So let's start with this video. So Charlie H. Dow is a father of modern technical analysis and who introduced ourselves with primary, secondary and minor trend, and who first introduced the concept of trend. So before we explain primary, secondary and minor trend, initially we just describe this chart. When a market will start, it will start from the top. After it will enter in a downtrend with lower top, lower bottom, and then it will reach to the bottom sections. After that it will out from the bottom section zone and make a higher top, higher bottom and create a uptrend. Then this price will reach to top section, and this is called a business cycle. This is basically explained by Charlie H. Dow. But within this downtrend and uptrend and with this range bound area, there is a lot of other trend which is called secondary trend and minor trend, and this big trend which is exists for more than several years is called primary trend. So we will start with primary, secondary and minor trend. There is already a drawn chart which I already make, and here we all see that there is M. M means minor trend, secondary trend is denoted by S and primary trend is denoted by P. So here a range bound zone, which is a range bound area where price make a very minimum movement, and movement is within 5% up or down. And this kind of trend is exist for near about 3 to 4 weeks. This kind of trend is called minor trend. After a minor trend or a range bound situations, which is called accumulation, if it will create in bottom area, then it is called accumulation. If this range bound zone is create on upper level near about resistance level, then it's called distributions. After a distributions, a downtrend will start, and after accumulation, a uptrend will start. This is very basic. But when we talking about primary trend, a primary trend will initiated after a accumulation sections, means after a range bound sections, after a minor or a secondary trend. When a primary trend will start, it will exist for several years, means 4 to 5 years, and within this primary trend there is lot of other trend which is called minor and secondary. When price will move with higher top, higher bottom and toward the upside, after reaching a certain price area, there is a profit booking, and due to this profit booking, price will make lower top, lower bottom and create a short term downtrend, which is basically 30% or 50% of the previous primary trend. If the secondary trend will move more than 30 or 50%, then this trend will not a secondary trend. This is basically a reversal. But if this is a secondary trend, then it will retrace up to 30 to 50% of primary trend. After a 30 or 50% of retracement, price will further move toward the primary trend directions, and here it will move toward primary trend direction and make a new high. And within this secondary trend, there is another short term trend which is a minor trend, which will exist for 3 week or maximum 5% up or down movement. But if we initially identify the primary trend and trade as per this trend, then our profit making capability will increase and our profitability also increase. So here, after ending of a uptrend, there is a sharp fall and initiated a downtrend, and downtrend will move toward down with making lower top, lower bottom, and within this downtrend there is also secondary and minor trend. When price will move against the primary trend, then this trend is called secondary trend, and here price will move up, but basically the primary trend will down. That's why this movement, this trend is a secondary trend which will exist for 3 weeks to a month, and after ending of this secondary trend, price will further move for the direction of initial primary trend, and price will make a lower top or a new low, and price make lower top, lower bottom, and in between there is a lot of small kind of movement, a range bound movement, which is nothing but a minor trend which is exist for 3 week or plus minus 5% movement. So this is our today topic. Thank you for watching this video.